What's up, guys? In this video, we're going to be talking about how in order to create wealth, you have to go broke. You don't have to go broke to become rich, but you have to go broke to create wealth. Let's get into the video. So, society defines being rich and wealthy as earning a certain amount of income. However, true wealth is a state of consciousness. It is a state of mind that regardless of where you are financially, if you have money, if you don't have money, you are wealthy. You don't define yourself based off of the income or the money you have in your bank. You define yourself based on who you are. This is true wealth. But the problem is when you never experienced the bottom, when you've never been tested, when you never truly struggled and went to zero and didn't know where you would eat, where you would sleep, how you would handle the situation, if you were going to get evicted, if you never really had to suffer and struggle to that capacity, you always, in a sense, identify who you are in the 3D world. The 3D world is the possessions you have, the material items you have, and the status you have, and the labels that you've created for yourself. You will always identify yourself based on what you have and not who you are. True wealth is about who you are, but you don't learn who you are at the top. You learn who you are at the bottom. It's only when you are tested physically and mentally is when spiritually you can come alive. That's why they say the best way to connect with God is to fast. The best way to connect to God is to suffer, is to, in a sense, starve yourself. Because it's when you starve yourself, that's when you have to surrender. You have to ask for strength. It's only when you surrender and you ask for strength, that's when your faith can be strengthened. And if you are not a person of faith, you will always live in the 3D world. You will always identify who you are with what you have. And that is the separator between broke, rich, wealthy. Rich people who earn a certain amount of money, they identify themselves, not all, but goes the saying, rich people are greedy. That's what some people like saying, rich people are greedy. One, if you are saying this, you are subconsciously blocking money from flowing into your life. So if I were you, I would stop saying this right now. But two, the idea that rich people are greedy states that money, that they don't share their wealth. They don't share their wealth. Wealth is currency. Money is currency. So think about that for a second. It's called currency for a reason. Money is like a current. It flows in and out of your life. It's an energy. It's an extension of who you are. So if you are holding on to this money, if you don't believe that money will come back into your life, it doesn't matter how much money you have, you are broke. That is a state of consciousness. And that's why I see a lot of people do, especially on their way to making a lot of money. Anytime they make money, they hold on to it. They hold on to it because they're afraid of going back to zero. But truly wealthy people understand wealth is a state of consciousness. Truly wealthy people know that there is an infinite supply of money. It doesn't matter if they have it in their bank account. They know the money is wherever it needs to be at that given time, and it will find its way back to them. They live from a place of knowing and faith. And they don't define who they are by what they own or have. That is the separator. And it's hard. It's very hard to feel or to get to this state of consciousness without being tested spiritually. It's only when you're at the bottom. It's only when you're suffering. It's only when you're struggling is when you have to lean on to the unseen world, to the spiritual world. And wealth is a state of consciousness that operates from the unseen world. So in order for you to truly become wealthy, you have to go broke. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below, what problems are you guys struggling with? Are you currently struggling with feeling worried about where your money is going to come from, how you're going to pay your bills, how you're going to grow your business? To all my entrepreneurs out there, I really want you guys to understand you can double 3 times, 4 times your income once you understand this stuff. Once you understand that you are manifesting everything you have. You are manifesting the income. You are manifesting your relationships. You are more in control than what you think. But the problem you guys are having is your state of consciousness. Let's talk about the emotional vibration chart, right? We're talking about going broke and why it's almost a prerequisite. You need to go to zero in order for you to create true wealth. Because say right now you're an entrepreneur, you're making $5,000 a month, and then you want to get to $10,000, right? That's a different identity. That's a different state of consciousness. That person feels differently than how you feel. To the emotional vibration chart, you're as wealthy. You are only as wealthy as you view yourself, as you understand the unseen world, as you understand that you need to let go. You need to have faith. You need to have faith. You understand the universal laws of how money works, of how life works. But the problem that most of you guys are having is if your money goes down, you identify yourself as an emotion. You view yourself differently. You view yourself differently. You define yourself differently. You say, if I make my goal of $10,000 per month, I will feel grateful. But if I don't hit that goal, I'm a loser. I'm angry. I'm frustrated. So it doesn't matter all the work you do. It doesn't matter because a lot of times you're doing work. You're experiencing reality from the identification of something that is egoic, that is of your ego. Truly wealthy people don't need any external validation or proof to know who they are, to know that money is theirs, abundance is theirs, wealth is theirs. But if you want to effortlessly double your income, you need to change your state of mind. You need to change your state of consciousness because it's going to manifest in the external world. It's going to manifest in the external world. I hope this video helped you guys. Comment below what you took out of it. Thank you.